So part two, you're already balanced. Knights is the cups. So I don't know if I'm gonna do one for here, but you already got that. So that means that night you were able to come out of all of this. This is about the help. 1, 2, 3. So 6 gonna give you health. 7 gonna give you relationship. So for this particular one, for all cards, would be 7. Let me see. Yeah. So 7 give you back where the cup, 7 wands and 7. So this is like the cup, the leverage, the number of the card is 7. So then it give you that back to 14 again. Since when I said 14 in equilibrium and balance, it is stop. So this cup, you back as a cup. Cup gonna give you the star. Star is always the Aquarius. And 17 gonna give you, break it down. They're gonna give you the home, give you mother energy, also give you the relationship, and then you're back as relationship again. So you made a cup here. You did something really good. So, and when you and look at that, there's a devil behind it. So, um, let's see. Water. It's always the devil's has to behind it, so it's somebody behind here. Now I wasn't gonna do that, but 7 is. I'm just saying I'm gonna hit right here. I'm gonna say you already know it's the devil's always behind, and that's a Capricorn. And the first starts with that. The first card that I pulled on the Luna and Solar video, and it had to do with the first thing was career. So that's behind me. Okay, regardless of a devil, long time ago they used to have a card, right? It used to be the devil used to be number 18, and then they changed it, and now it's the 15 now because but just giving you understanding that it's always subconscious, right? But also is to my understanding for this card, I'll give you that. But it's always behind. There's always somebody behind you. But you already got the cup. That let me know that you've done some relationships in the family and with that. But it was a lot of stuff that was you had to battle with, in my understanding. And it seemed like you came from all the relationships that you had to go through. That means you made a lot of hardness. That means you put a lot of time and effort and to do some things, and you becomes a cup. So let me see what it say about Nine Cup. Um, it give you explore, create dreams, and turn them into reality. So bring your dreams into reality. So you meaning that all the information that you went through, that's all it was about. You create dreams and you turn into reality. And when you turn into reality, what's behind the scene had to do with envy, and that had to do with the wands that was over your head, firing you up. You know, all that criticism and stuff that they was going in behind because they was watching anyway. They was monitoring what you was doing, and that was about your key and about your key, and that what it was. It was about your create. So anybody do anything, somebody was watching. So then it's going to expose though, because it's going to because they ain't got exposed and that and if that is somebody was doing it, it was about envy. All this was all about envy, and it was about you because you create of your dreams. You're able to do that, and that was the best thing. And that's probably what came on that number 8. They gonna give you that Pluto steam energy. Number 8 card gonna deal with death and gonna give you a career, because that's what they was trying to do. That they was trying to kill your dreams, and a person can do that. So if that would have to do with this, and also it could be other things too that you have a little ideas, create ideas that you was trying to do. They was trying to kill it. You know, criticism will put that on different type of platforms. You know, people will do that. They don't know that. Some people don't know that that's a way how to harm other person that's victimized. How you victimize it, put it on your pages on Google, and I've seen them done very. They've done a lot of things. Criticism will give that world envy because they will put that on there, and it could be anybody that's authors, direction, or anybody else was envy about what are your creative dreams that you already had. They already have manifested and tried to do that, or tried to fire you up on that about them keys. It was a lot of people. So these people already had a key. That lets you know that you have one too. But these people have, they had already got their own keys. And it was 7 of them. And they hide you. They try to fire you up with it. But you put your hands up here because you ain't trying to hear all of that. Okay? And these people could be somebody that already have, that create writing or authors or direction. That's exactly where it's coming from, because these people already had, they already got their own. You got your own. They basically where you were dealing with, and you already got your cut, and but you was dealing with envy, and this got to do with relationship, love relationship, and that Libra gonna bring justice here. That's why you got the cut. And they gonna always hang around, watching. And that's that, I call it Scorpio stage, Pluto energy. And this, like I said, it's retro anyway. But that's what it was. It's been in retro for a while. It's gonna go direction. But guess what? You transform again. They can't catch up with you. That's the purpose. They always, it's a spiritual, always have to do with stars and pressure too with diamonds. But you've done something that you've done a lot of things that you put in and within that time, and somebody will have to give you that information and say, hey, you've done well. It could be worse, but you've done more than you have been, and that is going to be justified because your cup and that diamond has been pressured up under you, and you got a cup. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Let's see what old devil got to say. Devil don't always be bad, y'all. It's just because of its career. It can be. You can make it what it is. You can make more than what it is if you want to. Devil hangs around, but understand that he is tricky. But you don't know who you know. Like I said, I seen it in another light, because sometimes you just don't overdo it. Sometimes with watch, but like I say, who you're dealing with is not what you think it is. It says temptation. Temptation feels so good, but don't go too wild. What happens in Vegas stays on Instagram. There you go. I gotta go on video content. It has to do with Las Vegas, and I was dealing with the cards. It's like the cards of the '90 cards, and all of a sudden there was had to do with Vegas. Vegas got to do with somebody in Instagram. So that particular, if you were dealing with this criticism, they went to Vegas with it. They went to Vegas. And they went to Vegas and you didn't know nothing about it. Or you knew something or you didn't know all the information. But it was in details. And this is my second time a video with Vegas, or 3 times, matter of fact. So that should be like, that's all over your head. So that's for collective, masculine, feminine. But I seen the card twice, this third. So this gonna tell you the information that had to do with devil. That means something career. And they either applied to what was yours and gave it to them and went to the Vegas, and they're gonna give you why your stuff was criticized. They first of all, seven is about family, friends, and relationship, and whoever you was tied with, they went to Vegas, and plus put criticism in your Instagram. They must have did it at that time, so they have went and they gambled and have fun because what's in Vegas stay in Vegas, and they was doing that in Vegas. That has to do with somebody in devil, and they what they were doing. So what they was doing is stop you to get out of your way because that's what they were came from. Because that's what they came from. Yeah. So exactly. And they put your information criticized on your Instagram. So this is a platform. If you had anything to do with your business, they've done it in Las Vegas, and they put the criticize when they went to Las Vegas. The information on your page. Yep. Yep. Reflected. So that was hidden behind the moon. So that means that everything that they put out is gonna have to be in the go. So it's a yes go right now. So on that previous video it says yes and go. So that means that everything that from that time that what they were doing the moon, and they were doing that on in Las Vegas and put all the information on your pages. So that's something that you've been wanting to know for a long time about who put that on there and on your pages, on your information that you were doing. Well, there it is. So this eclipse is something else on that too. So that 10 gonna give you information. It's always let's see if anything else I can get in more than that. But to be honest with you, it is a completion with it. Um, it's like, yeah, their point was trying to damage you and everything. The good things you already had, because you're already good. You know, that means everything that you was given, masculine, feminine, you're good. And like I said, they were basically trying to spoil everything and the good things that you bring out, which is of your dreams. So what it was is that everything changes in half. That is a good thing. Enjoy good moments because that's all you had, and trust the bad ones will be over soon. So that's exactly what you was dealing with that 10th, and with that too, that high priest energy, because exactly what it was, but it has to do with value. And it says right here, and about criticism, it's that don't listen to others' opinions. Go your own way, because that was the purpose of the criticism that they were doing. They did that as Las Vegas, so they keep everything in Las Vegas, right? What they were doing, but now you're able to get to see it now. It says listen to your intuition. The answers you're looking for will come from within. So within your spiritual within, and that's the reason why we're coming for lunar and solar. So October 2nd will give you all the information. So from October 2nd all the way to the 9th. So that's the information. So that is more good things are coming with that. So y'all have a wonderful day. And also, just giving out la la la. There is the Mercury. Mercury is real. I'm like, the planet is for real about thoughts and pattern communication. Some of them it's like, a lot of changing. When you're dealing with change is the 10. 10 is completion, but it's the will of the time. So changes is coming, and retro in communication is slow down for a reason. You've already done chill out. Um, the information is will be downloaded to whoever was didn't understand what was going on, but somebody already made a play. And even though it is, now that you know, and now deal with that because it's already here. So, y'all have a wonderful day. Let's see anything else I wanted to say. um, oh yes, I knew something. Here it is. All right, so I had these cards earlier. So let's go in here. This has got to do with the. This had the information. It is the moon rising and the sun, and this information is in the Taurus too. Energy is in the negative now. It's in the south now, so you know all that information is all stuff will me now, and that is the energy is. But you want to make sure it's positive in the north because that's just like it has to have the experience to go through that type of negative thoughts, subconsciousness for reasons to bring to light. So you know, just know that everything is a balance. So just keep in the balance part. 14 Temperance is gonna give you that energy. Okay, so I'm just trying to say. So let's see what card Taurus. Just to give you out the information, thoughts, and patterns what Taurus is gonna bring it. Third one. It says, I know how to hold a grudge. There one of them. Says the main thing in here. Now that's because we hold too much. You know, we hold a lot, and sometimes that causes problems when you try to release. It's hard to do it because you have seen. This is broken energy. I'm gonna say this. Taurus negative South Node is always broken, and I've been seeing this for a while because we have. Sometimes you don't even know you're broken. See, that's another thing. You don't know you're naked, and you don't know that you already been broken. And that causes problems. And that what happens with that energy, you will transport to other people too. That's why it's not time to kind of be quiet. You can't tell a person what to do. You know, it's like water. You either gonna drink water or you ain't. Either you don't want the water to purify you, or it's up to you. I can't tell you what to do, but this is collective masculine and feminine. This is about that house. So you can go look on the negative traits, which will be South Node, and that's South. That's negative thoughts. And that with this Mercury, I understand. But sometimes it's just some people just constantly want you in that negative fate because you didn't put so much out. But my understanding, this particular is what you didn't put out. You didn't put more than all that negative that you were saying, Nate, because you didn't put a lot in here. Your energy, you didn't went from all the way from where it started to begin this time. That's a whole year ago, and figure out how much you done from the time now. Then you know you done, because common sense gonna tell you that. Your intuition gonna know that, okay? So this is for someone, okay? This is whoever you dealing with. And if it was a high priest, then you dealing with one too because you dealing with the opposite. You are good and they negative, so therefore I'm trying to get the information. Let's see what it say about that. That here says, there it is. There it is, possessive over my partner when I'm in a relationship. So this is the video is about that. This soul is also about the eclipse because you was dealing with somebody in a partner that you didn't know. Either you didn't know about it or somebody just divinely or partner or relationship or others. That's your business, not mine. But I'm saying whoever you were tied to. And if you didn't know, you didn't even know the partner or just somebody was past or exes. I always say exes in Texas or exes period. So who you was dealing with. It could be your family and friends, and you didn't know. But it was a grudge, and that's what it was, because that brings you in grudge time. That'll stop you from what you're doing daily, because that's what they came from in the first place. Criticism and putting on Instagram. And they did it in Las Vegas. This your family did that to you. They exposed to. And most of them, in this particular indictments and federal and stuff like that, then they probably already in trouble. You probably don't know, but the energy gonna tell you that, because they could be in a prison because of what they done, and you would know. You will, because the eclipse is gonna give you the information. See that? That's time kind of like communication giving you the information. So it was something that was old, like they were tired. The energy has to give out the information because everybody was getting tired of it. So this had to be an explosion about it. So everybody was tired on both parties. So this had to bring out. There it is. Now, that certain south node, Taurus energy. Get one for this one would be Libra. When the, anyway, so federal gives you court system. Indictment is give you justice too, and it's also see you as another way where about yourself. It's about your realizing of things. It's just gonna be clearly now. Trying to get this other card, and that's it. I'm trying to do. Prefer baths over showers. So this is a Taurus. So that means that's your value of what you like. So keep on doing it. That keep you good out of that negative south node. Keep you peace. Might put you to sleep. Give you good soft bath. And to calm you down with negative thoughts when other transferring people in that predicament travel. Because still dealing with devices now. That's going to give Mercury energy. So retro right now. Okay. I love sharing juicy gossip. Libra give you that information of relationships. So that's like she don't mind or he don't mind giving out the information out on gossip. But then it said forgiveness is hard for me. So we're dealing with gossip. Gossip is Libra in it could be to the point that the court system, and court system is going to give you different things with court system. Courts is the law, and when you figuring out something, you love putting that juicy out there. So that's somebody like to give out the information about either they found or understand of what they found out. That's gossip, and love sharing it because sharing got to do with something that's influence. Okay, what we're doing right now, this is the biggest thing going right now. So influence is on platforms right now. So you like to give out the information, but like I said, forgiveness is hard for me. That's what it says. So that means you're dealing with yourself and forgiving other people and holding grudges. See. Mm-hmm. I'll put it right there. How now, and that's why I said about holding grudges and forgiving is hard for you because of Libra, because you have that in that chart. It depends on, like I said, it's in your chart, and you go to the Natal Astrology Cafe, you get the information about different things of what houses that you have, and that'll give you information now because this is about Earth, and it's got to do with scale will give you I'll give you a sword. So this knowledge. And you're dealing with practical matters, careers, and how to keep equilibrium all at the same time. So there it is. Okay, that's part of the tarot part. That to give you information that it has to do with that eclipse, lunar eclipse, which will be Libra, the new moon that is coming because you already got that cut. So I always say when you're looking for negative, and negative will follow you. You're always looking negative. If you look forward and you look positive, that's where you're gonna get. Okay. And sometimes you know it's coming. You're looking for negative, you're gonna get it. So you'll see all this information will be out. I always say, like I say, your first thought is negative, and that's what you're gonna get. So I always look like when a person falls, you falling too because we're all together. You know, war nor the prison, you're gonna still be in the same place. That's for somebody. Yeah, have a wonderful day.